I've picked some weird music to listen to today. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. I don't know why I'm doing a voice. I'm not good at voices, but I try my best. Saved data loaded. Alright. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everyone is ready for scares and ready for whatnot and who's a what's its, and apparently chapter 6, according to Googor, is supposed to be one of the sadder chapters. I'm expecting it. I'm scared of it. Because if any one of my favorite characters dies, I will not be a happy camper. What the hell is going on with these cards? Jesus. Okay. I'm doing a different kind of headphone setup. I'm using earbuds this time instead of open ear headphones because I want to, I don't know, I just feel like more free with earbuds in. I can't hear myself as well, so I might be talking louder or quieter, which may be a good or bad thing. So let's go ahead and get into it. Everything looks to be all in order in terms of streaming. We'll continue. No, we don't have to continue. We actually have to start a new save, essentially. Ow! I keep hitting my hand off this thing. What's up, Muffin? How's it going, man? How are you? Meyer. Alright. Ah, Jesus. Hello. It's me. Can you hear me? I wonder, can these actually control my volume? I didn't think it could. Okay. Yeah, I just started. I just got home. I'm going to be working on my character details tomorrow. So, I've been watching a lot of Critical Role lately, and it's really made me want to really dive deep into my character's backstory. I just have never made one before, so I don't know what all to put into it. So, I'm really excited to do it, though, because Critical Role, I was listening to all the character backstories and how far they delved into it and everything, and I can't wait to play this Sunday, dude. I'm excited. Yuka is coughing. Shiver, shudder. Where am I? The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was the ceiling of a dark, gloomy room with flickering, uncovered light bulbs. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I just started listening to it when I was working, and like I just get lost into the world and what they're doing. I can imagine everything that's going on in it, and it makes me super excited. So I'm really pumped to do it. Yeah, giving me the technical aspects could probably help me delve deep into my character's background too. And I guess we have to add some stuff that we forgot to do last time we talked, last Sunday. Yeah. So I'm actually starting my 24-hour stream early, so that way I can actually get some sleep before we actually do the D&D session, so that I can at least be alert while we're doing what we're doing. So, uncovered light bulbs. The random bursts of light they shone were so dim that they were that they only just barely lit up the wood grain and on the ceiling enough to see its patterns in. Yeah, do your god stuff which will define how your character will act. Oh, okay, cool, definitely. I will be starting the stream 7 a.m. my time, which I don't know what your time is. I think it's the same, isn't it? It's close to the same, if not, but it'll be 7 a.m. Eastern time. Oh, that's fine, Oreo. No big deal. The only thing you missed was Motashig going crazy. I didn't really do much. Central. I'm pretty sure that's really close to mine, if not like 2 hours before. But yeah, I'll be starting it early, and of course it's going to be on all day, so it's all good for whenever you show up. And woke up once and then, hey, you know what? It's good. I'll pay attention to whoever chats. I'll try to pay attention to it. I also gotta try to read what's going on here. Ow. The back of my head hurt in the same way it would as if someone pulled my hair really hard. Moist. Moist. Moist is not the word that bothers me. I used to say it all the time at my old job because people hated it. It was great. I couldn't do anything about it though, so I just frowned and waited for it to subside. How are you today? Both of you. How are both of you today? I think I've already asked you, Muffin, but we'll ask you again. How are you today? I wonder if I'd hit my head somewhere. I can't remember a thing. I suddenly realized that my feet weren't touching the ground. I hate spaced letters, damn it. It doesn't have a negative message behind it, so it doesn't bother me as bad. Also, why is that? It always goes back to the white background. I want to have a dark mode. There we go. Alright, for a minor headache. Oh, that sucks, dude. Last time I talked to you, you had a minor headache, too. Morishi loves bodies, and he loves to touch bodies and take pictures of bodies, so I think I'm okay. Ugh. So, yeah, you're right. He probably never was sane. And there was a cold sensation along my back. I must have been lying down on the hard surface. Alright. I was listening to Critical Role really loud on the way home, so... Sounds good. I tried to move, but both my arms and both my legs had gone to sleep, and they wouldn't budge. I just had to keep lying here until I woke up. I gave up on moving and instead just stared up at the gloomy ceiling again. I don't like it. The wood grain looks like a person's face. I knew it wasn't actually a person, but it really did look like one, and he was glaring down at me with a hateful expression. It was creepy. I don't know why I'm giving Yuka such a deep voice. I can kind of... I have earbuds in, so I can't really hear myself, but I feel like I'm talking with like a rasp and everything. I don't know. I like doing like when they're talking in their own head in a deeper voice. Wait! What am I waiting on? This is chapter 6. This is the chapter that's supposed to get really sad, so get your tissues ready. This is, apparently according to Google, the sad chapter. Why does it look familiar? Where have I seen that face before? Oh, that was it. It looked like the Scream, the Munch painting we studied in class. Except this face was screaming in anger. He hated me. I'm starting to get really scared now. If only Big Brother were here with me. He'd just pat me on the head and laugh and tell me how I was being silly. Oh yeah, where's Big Brother? I was still a little disoriented, but I turned my head and twisted my head I turned and twisted my head as best as I could manage to see if I could find him nearby. You're kind of happy. Why? Because we're on the sad chapter. Fucking hell, I'm kind of happy. Me too. I'm in a good mood. Why was I sleeping in a place like this anyway? And why wasn't Big Brother at my side like he always was? I remember bringing Big Brother his umbrella and then doing some kind of charm with his friends, and then I was in his old school building. And then Big Brother and I were looking all over for a bathroom so I could go pee, and we got separated. Oh shit, so she's not just now making up. This is like a couple hours into them being in this school. Uh-oh. No, but her daddy would be on the... Uh-oh! That might be why Yuka's tied up to a metal exterior. This seems very, like the anime. Very much like the anime here. Why were we in the school to begin with? Maybe the charm failed and this was our punishment. Maybe I was the one who messed it up. I probably shouldn't have even been there. If I hadn't asked him to help me find a bathroom... Jesus, sorry. If I hadn't asked him to help me try to find a bathroom, we wouldn't be separated right now. I should have just held his hand and not let go. I could have lasted a little longer without peeing. Then we'd still be together. What happened to me after that? That's right. I finally found a bathroom, but when I went inside, there were people hanging in there. Lots of them. Well, shit. If Kizami's gonna be here, that means bad things are gonna happen. Really bad things. Like I said, if they're doing a monologue or if they're doing like a head thing, I tend to give them a deep voice. I was so freaked out, I went into the back hall and collapsed onto the floor, and then I was talking with someone. It was a boy who'd gotten separated from his little sister, I think. Sorry, my chair just keeps sinking. I'm so fucking fat. He said he'd help me find Big Brother. His name? That's right. His name was Yuya Kizami. It hurts, it really hurts. Why can't I move? Why? And then I realized I couldn't see my arms. Where were they? Why weren't they at my sides? They were still numb too. So I couldn't feel where they were either. I feel like my headphones keep getting wrapped up in this freaking mic. But I tried my best to move them anyway. Oh god. That sounded like rope. Am I tied up? I thought maybe the reason I couldn't feel my arms or legs or couldn't move was because I was tied up really tight and it was cutting off my circulation. Come on, move! With some effort, I was finally able to move my fingertips. I started feeling everything I could, grateful for even this little bit of reassurance. I feel something. It's his dick! Sorry. The rope around my wrist had been tied up tight and looped over many times over, and with the circulation trickling back into my hands, it was really painful. Shouldn't have moved your hands. It hurts, it hurts. I was so scared. I felt like I'd forgotten to breathe. How to breathe. Somebody's coming. This is your wildest dreams, isn't it? Ah. God. Sometimes I don't like these headphones. I hear his footsteps. Come back to bondage. Hot. The footsteps were echoing from out the hall in the hallway. They stopped right in front of this room. Hell yes. Welcome to Corpse Party, where apparently bondage means hot things. Big brother, big brother. I wriggled in place and screamed as loud as I could. I didn't even care about the old splintery rope cutting into my wrists and ankles anymore. Hell, maybe. I mean, you'd be in this situation, Muffin. You'd be tied up by a crazed lunatic that's a guy. So I mean, depending on how you roll, it could be yes or no. For Ario, it's a yes. Big brother, save me, it's Yuka. I'm right here. Save me, please. Oh hell yes. You shouldn't ride around like that. The ropes will just hurt that much more. A fight for my life, sign me up. That's the only time I have true joy in my life. There we go. That shouldn't be getting caught anymore. There he is! My apologies for the long wait. It's so dark in here. You must have been terrified. If only Gugor were here, he would be very excited. That's a nice face. It looks like, the crazy lunatic. Terrified. Kizami! Are you alright, Yuka? He was looking at me with caring, sympathetic smile on his face. He really seemed to be really concerned about me. No, he doesn't. Oh, God. Please save me. When I came to, I was all tied up. You were indeed, and I'm the one responsible for that. I wanted to make sure I never got separated from my dear little sister ever again. I don't like that face. Huh? Little sister? You, of course. That's why I had to tie you down. So you would never leave me again. Or would never leave me, period. Why, Kizami? Are you joking with me? Why, you ask? What a silly question. I already told you, because you're my little sister. What part of that don't you understand? I don't understand it at all. I'm not. Well, you're still just a child. So maybe you're simply too young to comprehend. But worry not. Your big brother would tell you all about it. Just let her say that one. We're siblings after all. We simply have to reach an understanding. His eyes looked like they were staring far off into the distance, like he was in a trance. I'm scared. Big brother, I'm scared. So I'm assuming... No, we're still here. Why was he doing this? Why did he tie me up? And why did he look so happy about it? Because he's insane. I didn't get any of it. Every hair on my body was standing on end. I was terrified. Isn't there any way I could escape? The corners of my eyes were on fire. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Tears were flowing down my face like a waterfall. Kizami smiled. and then reached out and touched my cheek. His hands were ice cold. It was like there was no blood flowing through it at all, like the hand of a dead person. I've been waiting so long for you to wake up. Because he's daddy as fuck. That's why she's crying. She's so happy to be in this bondage situation with Kizami. The answer to my every question. Why did you tie me up? Because I'm daddy as fuck, yo. Now show me that spark of life. Put everything you've got into it. And cry for me, Yuka. Cry as loud as you can. This is exactly... Oh, he's right in my ear. This is exactly like the anime. He slowly and hesitantly took his hand off my cheek and then began walking around me toward my feet. Then he gently grabbed my skirt with one hand and drew his knife from his breast pocket with the other. It's showtime. Oh, he actually said that one. I didn't expect him to actually say it. I thought it would... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to be able to stop this, am I? It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to put on a show for her. There, just like that. That's the voice I've been longing to hear, and the face I've been longing to see. Oh, Jesus. No, you shouldn't be backing him up. It's only when one's terror and hopelessness reach their peak that their soul truly shines. I wanted to see more. Direct more of that at me. Yuka, I know you're capable of shining even brighter. Well, don't you worry. Your brother will help reveal that light. Covered in blood and writhing in pain. Oh, true suffering is far, far prettier sight than this. I'm sorry, Yuka, but you must accept his torture in the name of Oreo, Lady Oreo. What's wrong, Yuka? There's no time to rest. The fun is only beginning. Just beginning. Am I literally not going to be able to do anything to stop this? Is this literally going to be the anime? Oh, so why don't you try calling me Big Brother? Big Brother, save me. Big Brother, please come save me. What are you saying, Yuka? Your big brother's right here. Look, right in front of your eyes. No, my big brother is... The panic and fear just kept getting more overpowering. I think I was hyperventilating. But Kizami showed no mercy. Instead, he reached out and grabbed... Oh, I thought he said stabbed. Grabbed my neck. Living rabbits really do make far too much noise. That's exactly what he said in the anime. Holy shit, this isn't good. Can't breathe. I am also wearing headphones, so he's right in my ear as well. What a thin neck you have. So soft and supple. I can feel your carotid artery and your cervical vertebrae perfectly. These muscles and curvature, so sensual. It was like it was made for my hand. The worst word? Supple. Why is that the worst word? Your supple neck. You could honestly use these sounds in a hentai. But it's up there. Okay. I don't know why it's the worst word. I thought moist and... Well, of course. He scared me, but sent a shiver down my spine. Oh, of course. You're right. For the hentai. It's perfect. Is it painful? It must be painful. I can't listen to when they're gagging and coughing because it literally just sounds straight out of a hentai. This is your fault, you know. I'm your only big brother around here. With that, he let go of my neck, but then hastily pulled his knife in his hands right up to my face. He made sure I could see every inch of it clearly and just held it there, slowly turning it for what felt like an eternity. Have you gotten a good look at it, Yuka? The knife was stained with red splatter marks. No, not even red, just dark. It wasn't a color I knew well, but there was one thing there was only one thing it could have been. Blood! Oh, this? No need to order Kodosaki, dirtied it a bit, but it still cuts like new. What the hell was that kind of noise? I was shivering so hard I could feel my teeth vibrating. A chill ran through every part of me, as if I was so afraid that it actually lowered my body temperature. Kinky. Lady Oreo very obviously loves Kizami, even though he's an evil, heartless bastard. Right, just what she wants. The chattering coming from the inside my mouth was getting louder and louder, to such an extent that I was even getting distracted by it. What a lovely face. My little sister is doing an excellent job, but her clothes are in the way. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Kizami suddenly tore my uniform, exposing my stomach. What's this? Your belly is bouncing like a water balloon. It must be full of guts. He laid the knife blade across my belly button, and then a sudden sensation of cold metal against my skin sent even more shivers up and down my spine. No! If it hurts, feel free to scream, okay? There's nothing to be ashamed of. Am I really not gonna be able to stop this? This just happens. That all you got? What's the matter, Yuka? You haven't given up already, have you? Not after I finally got my hands on my little sister I've always wanted. My throat was completely dry. I think mine would honestly be too at this point. I actually wanted to cry for help, but the walls of my air pipes are sticking together. Breathing was hard enough. Your air pipes? I've never heard them called air pipes, but okay. Answer me, Yuka. What the fuck? No. That's a good girl. Now it's time for the main event. Sensual. Supple. Oh, that's a different post for him. Jesus Christ, dude. Supple sensual, sensual supple. Supple supple tits. Big brother, save me. Fear had taken over. I couldn't hold myself back. I didn't know. I knew it wouldn't go over well, but I knew it would hurt. But I forced myself to cry out. Big brother, big brother, big brother. Jesus. Shank rolling with your little legs. Use those legs. I'm your big brother, remember? Apologize, Yuka. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Spit in his face. I'm pretty sure her legs are tied up too. I don't think her legs can do much at this point. This is brutal. No, that simply won't do. He had to say, Big brother, I'm so very sorry. Do it right this time. Big brother. My big brother isn't you, Kizami. Oh, he's gonna go insane after that one. Not your big brother? You bitch! What? What happened? What was that just now? Did I imagine it? What happened? The screen only went dark and nothing really happened. She pissed her pants. Hate me so much you wet yourself. It makes you wet yourself. Why does that keep happening? What is... That's kind of freaking me out, especially with the sound effect. Brother. Oh, how very interesting. Even in such an embarrassing state, you still call out for help from your big brother. Pitiful. You're my adorable little sister. I'm gonna make you feel good. So there's no need to lie there crying in your own urine. It's so pitiful. Stop that. Pitiful. Did I just look down at this girl and call her pitiful? Why? Why am I feeling pity for her? What's happening to me? Wait, is he changing? I want to feel good. The poor girl. How is it that I can even exhibit such useless, empty emotions? Never. Is there still some kind of remnant of potential within... Is there still some remnant of potential within me, a man like me, to birth these paltry platitudes? Is he actually changing? I'm not like the others, and yet even I... What is happening? I keep telling you, there's no way my little boy would do something like that. But I'm afraid it's true. Your little boy, Yuya, brandished a pair of scissors with an intent to harm another child. Never. See, no. I saw that one coming. So you're saying this was done on purpose? By the time he arrived on the scene, he was looking down at his own bloodied hand, laughing. We've done everything we can for him on our end. How you wish to deal with him is up to you. Please, wait! Oh, I couldn't even manage to crush his eye. God, he's insane! Ever since I was little, I was unable to put myself in another man's shoes. I possessed no sympathy, no empathy, and no respect for life. Slowly but surely, my parents started to see me like I was some kind of devil. They shunned me. They ignored me. That's my boy. Killing and destroying. Just as he was born to do. They'd focused all their love and affection on my older brother and sister. On my highly successful and generally upstanding brother and sister. Everybody liked them, and I began to realize just how different life was for people who are regarded. And since my parents had given up on me, those siblings were the only ones who ever looked after me. My brother was particularly obnoxious, always flaunting his honor student status and trying to make me into a good little boy. It was sickening. He'd use his standing as an elder to boss me around, and he would even follow me to make sure I was behaving. But I did fight back once, in elementary school. I stood up to my older brother. What the hell are you doing? Yuya, what did you just burn? I mean, yeah, Wendell's got a point. It's very easy not to love him for being a psychopathic little child. It was an animal. Or are you mad because it smells? I just killed it now. So it still has some blood left in it. It's gonna smell no matter what. I mean, if you get past the murderous state, he's quite an attractive little boy. Ugh! Ow! What was that for, asshole? I honestly had no idea why he struck me. But this was the first time I'd ever been on the receiving end of violence. And I was pissed. I meant, like, as an adult. As an adult. Not as the little boy that is standing before me. That's not what I meant. I tried to jump on him. But he was just too big. I didn't stand a chance. Well, this will be the last stream ever, then. Why do you have so little regard for life? How can you just kill another living creature? Why would you do something like that, Yuya? You shut the fuck up. I'm the one who found it. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. I couldn't believe the asshole actually threw a punch at me. I was determined to hit him back. I wasn't going to give up until I succeeded. Unfortunately, his size was an insurmountable obstacle for me. My attempt to fight back was cut short by another, much harder blow to the same cheek. Now you listen to me! That was twice now. I was so gonna make him pay. I swore I'd injure him. My punch was going to connect. Even if I didn't hit him in the head, any other part of his body would do just as well. Damn it. Just because you were born first, you think you're so tough. Well, if I were just a little bigger, I'd... You're not getting it. You need to grow up, Yuya. As long as you're not a complete idiot, you will understand what I'm telling you someday. Our physical differences aren't going to mean a damn thing in the future. Mental growth is what matters most. Most. I didn't mean to say it like that. I want you to become someone who can sympathize with the pain other people feel. I could have sworn I saw tears welling up in his eyes. The hell was that about? He just beat me up, and here he was looking sad. Damn it. I'm not like you. Yes, you are. You're my little brother. You'll always be my little brother. Nothing can ever change that. I'm honestly really glad my little brother is nothing like this. I can still remember what a disgustingly sentimental look he was giving me when he said that. You could die too, then. Just die. Die, die, die. I don't care if you're my brother. I'll kill. What the hell? Yuya, cut it out. Let me go. Get your hands off of me. Wait, asshole. Listen, mental growth is what matters most. Carve that into your heart. Never forget it. Fucking hypocrite. Oh. He acts all kind, but his punches hurt like a son of a bitch. Oh, damn. Oreo could be the crazed one. Could be the Kizame. Are you alright? You didn't suffer any head trauma or anything, did you? Just leave me alone. You may not understand what he's trying to tell you right now, but one day when you're grown up, you will. Neither of you know a damn thing about me. Why? Why the hell was I the last one to be born? I want a younger sibling. Maybe then I'd have some clue what the fuck you two are talking about. Man, I'd love to piss out of my younger brother or sister. I'd love the piss out of a younger brother or sister. I thought he said he'd piss out a younger brother or sister. I just pissed one out of my penis. Sorry. And we do love you, Yuya, both of us. Huh? We know that you're a good kid at heart. Come on, let's make a grave for this little critter, okay, Yuya? A trash can would be just fine. Yuya! If you keep this up, you're going to be alone your whole life. My sister grabbed me by both of my shoulders and looked me straight in the eyes when she said this. I didn't care about a word she was saying. I just pushed her away. So you're doing this because you love me, huh? Don't act like you have the first clue what I'm about. You lying bitch! Because he's a little kid, and it feels like it needs emotion. It makes sense. Yeah, it's the truth. Especially since this game doesn't curse a lot. I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone. I won't lose to anyone either. And certainly I certainly won't tolerate other people lying to me. Not ever. Yeah, he's emotional. So he's tolerating the fact that she's not lying. That's right. I've been like this for a long time. I've always tried to figure out how to into what others are truly feeling to get honest reactions out of them. I guess we're fast forwarding. No one seems to understand that I'm incapable of understanding the people around me. That's why I've made a point of studying the world and keeping it to myself. Simply trying to be my best not to stand out. I play the part of a loner. He's my precious baby. Your favorite character of all time. Oh, I have not seen this character before. I pretend I'm interested in boring conversations. I smile. I pretend I care about the problems of others and fake a concerned expression. Yeah, he's edgy. Hardcore edgy. Not a single one of my classmates ever caught on to the fact that I was just make-believe. They greet me with smiles, and I see through their lies. They all act like they can judge a person based on his outward actions, without ever seeing his true nature. Every one of them is completely deceived by an act. They're all empty-headed fools, worthy only of only my contempt. They're just like my brother and sister, unforgivable cretins who lied in my face. That's why I've decided to conduct a little experiment. A way to see if I can really understand other people, and if I can make them understand me. I wonder if any of you were aware that all I ever wanted was to kill you. Jesus! Like animals, humans are honest only when they're on the brink of death. They all look me right in the eye and engage me in true, real dialogue. Sorry, I'm just adjusting here. I have so many chords. Hopefully I didn't say anything after the true, real dialogue. A fine answer. Just what I was hoping for. Show me more. Show me more of these naked emotions. Yes, sadly. I will not perform for you. There was one who held back the screams and the begging, and simply passed away in near silence. Ah, Mitsuki. The hell is that? You're trying to stand up to me? And there's Mitsuki dead. Figured he was the one that killed her. It was a thoroughly unsatisfying kill. There needs to be more mutual understanding. I expected to see some change within myself after coming to this place. But there was nothing. I killed but felt no remorse, no sympathy, none of the emotions I was supposed to feel. Yuya. All life is equal. Don't forget that. All life is equal, huh? Yeah, sure it is. It's all exactly the same when it's snuffed out. Humans, animals, and filthy worms alike. But I suppose there is one difference. Even if it feels the same, after committing the sin of ending a human life, there's no turning back, no redemption. I didn't regret what I'd done, but it did make me realize that I had no prospects now, no future. What was that? Did I just feel pity for someone? Why does he keep asking that? My stomach's all growly. Yes, even with, that was it even then. The odd sensation of taking pity on another human being. You're really shaking, are you alright? I have to go to the bathroom. Damn headphones. I'll have to run this better next time. That badly? Why have you held it for so long? I was with my big brother until just a moment ago, but we got separated. Did you tell your big brother you need to use the restroom? I did, but we kept finding unusable bathrooms. And I thought about going somewhere else, but I didn't want my big brother to see me do that, so... What a devoted little sister. Yes, this is just what I've been looking for. A being far weaker than I, whom I'm tasked to protect. This is it. This is exactly it. Is something wrong, Kizami? If I had this girl by my side, this girl upon whom I actually took pity, then maybe there could still be a future even for a man like me. Indeed, if I'm capable of feeling sorry for someone, maybe there still exists some means of atoning for my sins. If I could just live with this little girl. This dude's insane. So how about it? Will you live with me? Huh? What? I think I'll be okay on my own. I'll look for my big brother by myself. By yourself? Why? After I finally found a little sister. Why must she distance herself from me? No, no! Run, rabbit, run. Bad rabbit, you're coming with me. Oh shit, knocked her out. You see? This is what happens when you disobey your big brother, Yuka. It whispered right in my ear. Run, rabbit, run! I'd been screaming and crying so much that my throat was now bone dry. I couldn't manage any more than a whimper. My throat was actually in a lot of pain. It burned like someone had cut it wide open. Probably because you've been screaming so much, you can actually damage your vocal cords, Yuka. You need to drink water very frequently. Kizami had raised his knife as if he were about to kill me, but for some reason he just froze like that. And all I could do was lie there, struggling to breathe. Aside from the heavy panting, I could only hear the sound of my own chattering teeth. He's actually... Hearing his whispers makes you scream. He's actually having an emotional debacle within himself. I don't want to die. I want to see my big brother again, if it's just one last time. I breathed in as deeply as I could, then mustered every last bit of strength I had. I wanted to call out with all my might. I wanted to call for help. She can't. No good. The sentiment was there, but the words couldn't possibly have been heard by anyone else except the person I didn't want to hear them. Big brother won't come to help me if that's as loud as I can go. She just keeps screaming for big brother. My strange scream seemed to snap Kizami out of his trance. He brought the tip of his knife down into my cheek, but didn't break my skin. You do know that no matter how much you scream, no one's gonna come to save you, right? He was looking down at me with blank, empty eyes. It was like he'd just woken up from a really long dream. Big brother is going to come. I was absolutely certain about that. He may not have found me yet, but I knew he was looking. He was worried and looking all over for me. It was only a matter of time. Big brother is my prince after all, and the prince always comes to rescue his princess. He's not coming after all. He's already here. Your big brother is right here. He's... Shut your mouth. My struggle to get the words out came to an abrupt end as Kizami's hand pressed down on hard on my face, covering my nose and mouth and suffocating me. For all the pain and fear I was feeling, I knew I had a chance to fight back, so I opened my mouth and bit hard on his palm. It must have bitten even harder than I thought. I could taste his blood. It was warm and minerally and slid down my parched throat, easing a bit of the pain and dryness. Ugh! It's really gross. He is coming. Big brother is coming for sure. I just kept shouting. I didn't care if these were the last words I ever said. I had no regrets. I just wanted to cry out. Big brother, big brother, big brother, big brother. He's not coming, he's not coming, he's not coming. Your big brother is not coming. What's happening? What the fuck is going on? What is happening? It all happened in an instant. Kizami just grabbed his head in both hands and let out a cry of pain that didn't even sound human. Blah! He yells. Blah! He says. What is it? What is this? What the hell is this voice I'm hearing? Did I really want a little sister? I did. I wanted a little sister. Someone weaker than I. Yes, someone who needed me. I blow in your general direction. It damages me for 4 hit points. My baby. But was it really a little sister I wanted? That's right. If I had a little sister, I'd change. He's having an internal monologue. My head. What is happening? He grabbed his head again and began stumbling around. He looked like he was in real pain. There were even tears in his eyes. Damn it! God damn it all! What does it mean? I don't need a reason now. Not now. It's too late for that. This is who I am. This is what I've become. Everything is mine. I've stomped out everyone in my way and held my head high the whole time. What is happening? Why is he going crazy? Are you okay? Does your head hurt? I have some headache medicine in my pocket. Why are you offering this man help? You can take some if you want. Oh shit. Oh shit. How has it come to this? If I had a little sister, maybe I would have acted more like a big brother. Maybe if I'd have acted more like a big brother should. Ree! Yeah, I'm sure of it. Ree! I've just been like my asshole brother when he was crying over me. Oh shit! Kizami. He fell to his knees and he just stayed like that. Not moving, maybe not even breathing. Orio's reaction to Kizami getting hit. I'm more worried about Yuka right now, honestly. Muffins like, hell yeah. He really did, but I don't trust this guy at all. After another unnerving yell, the man with the big hammer just stood there staring at me. He had blood spattered all over him. Somehow, though, I got the impression he wasn't going to attack me. Are you here to save me? No, this is exactly what she said in the wrong end of the first one. I don't think she's gonna live. He reached one hand towards me, slowly and gently. Though it may have been a little too slow, he moved like a zombie, as if I were watching a TV show in slow motion. What's wrong? Uh-oh. It almost seemed like he was afraid of me, but I was just a little girl tied to a table. What could he possibly think I'd do to him? Is someone else here? He didn't answer. I wasn't even sure he'd heard the question. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking past me. I want to know what you're looking at. Kill her. No! His mournful yell echoed throughout the room. My arms and legs suddenly went slack. I felt like I could move. Wait, what? My arms and legs suddenly went slack. I felt like I could move them now. He let me go. Slowly, I opened my eyes and confirmed that this enormous man had just smashed apart the dry knots that were holding my hands and feet in place. Oh, she's not dead yet. I thought it sounded like flesh, personally. I know I didn't have much time. I tried my hardest to wake my sleeping hands and feet and shake the broken, splintered ropes off my wrists and ankles. Kill her. This dude really doesn't want to kill me. You gotta leave. Save. Here, hold on. Just in case, but we're running for the door. Screw this. After brushing the last piece of rope off my body, I leaped to the ground and began searching their room for the best escape route. The huge man may have freed me from my ropes, but I was clearly still in danger. My hands and feet are still numb. I don't know if I can do this. There were still big indented rope burns on my wrists and ankles, limiting the blood circulation. I wouldn't be moving comfortably for a while. Ow. The back door of the classroom is wide open. It seemed broken, actually. It looked like the huge man must have busted through it with his hammer when he came attacking. I decided to make a break for it. First, I tried sidestepping past him, doing everything I could to tread lightly and keep my arms outstretched so the blood would flow through them again. But then, shit! I heard the floor creak behind me. I was too late. There was nowhere left to run. The giant hammer struck my right arm instantly, fracturing it severely. The spray of blood from the impact even got in my eyes. I definitely picked the wrong option. I figured running was probably the wrong option, but I figured I'd give it a shot. So, but we will continue. The huge man raised his hammer in the air again. He swung with perfect precision, and I was down. But he wasn't stopping. Both my arms and legs had been completely destroyed. It looked like the giant swatted bugs on the desk. Just a bloody mess of bloody chunks. I messed up. I messed up pretty bad. But we're going to continue just to see what happens to Yuka here. I mean, obviously she's dead. The last swing hit so hard that it broke the whole desk behind me. I found myself rolling painfully onto the ground. When I hit, there was less of a thud, more of a plop. Bits of my arms and legs went flying everywhere. Ah! And then I realized it wasn't just bits. That was what was left of my extremities was so damaged that it all literally just snapped off my body. Ah! No, this had to be a nightmare. It couldn't be real, could it? I really was like a swatted bug, and I looked and felt the part completely. I didn't want to give up, even though I knew I was doomed. I tried to roll myself towards the door. But that went about as well as you might expect. My head was stuck on something. Waves of pain were shooting through the my entire torso. I wasn't going to last much longer. Welcome! I could see the hammer coming down onto my head. And then for a split second, I could see in two opposite directions at once as my skull cracked down the middle like a watermelon. Oh! Definitely was wrong end. That was obvious, but whew, that description. Consider other options. My arms and legs were still so numb that I couldn't trust myself to get out of the room safely. I had to think of something else. I had to buy some time. It seemed like the little girl was pulling the huge man's strings, and he really didn't want to hurt me, so maybe I could reason with him. I still don't think Yuka's gonna live. What are you doing? Kill her! What's wrong? He suddenly doubled over and began clawing at his throat, seemingly in a great deal of pain. Excuse me. Reasoning with him wasn't going to work. He was too unstable, and if it came down to me or the little girl, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't win. Now might be my best chance to escape. Please escape. Oh shit. There's a faucet here, but I don't know if it'll actually work. That's what I thought. No, why are you checking this right now? My throat is so dry. What do we do? There has to be some way out of this. Just run. Uh oh. No, the huge man is there. I can't get past him. Maybe there's some way I can distract him and can make a break for it. Oh, okay, so I actually have to look for something. Light the Bunsen burner? Yeah, let's light the Bunsen burner. Let's light it. That's not even making a noise. There's not even gas coming out. Oh, shit. It's not working. I need to find something else. Oh, my God. My darkening is so high. Gugor warned me that like many wrong moves could... We have to be very, very careful. Actually, don't light it. How high? 60%! Jesus. Holy crap, dude. There's a bottle on the ground filled with a transparent liquid. Take it. That was when Chris knew he fucked up. I was close to full darkening, but wasn't at it. I wonder what's in here. It's not water, is it? HCI. Hydrochloric acid. We throw it on the dude's face. How long are you planning to squat there like that? Kill her. I mean, that's gonna be one very, very painful death. I'm gonna just have to say. Instinctively, I threw the glass bottle at the huge man with the hammer. He flinched and stumbled backwards. His hammer was still raised, however, and smashed into one of the light bulbs in the ceiling, shattering it. It's dark, but I might be able to get away now. The feeling had begun returning to my legs, so I wasted no time. Habitually yelling, "Excuse me," as I left, I darted through the dark lab, using what I remembered of its layout to avoid the obstacles and reach the door. The fact that we're even 60% darkened bothers me. Hey, did you do that on purpose? Worthless scum. Fix it, or you will get no more rewards from me. What rewards? Tongues? Just go after her already. The suck. How many times have we crossed paths with that girl now? Maybe she has the paper scrap to keep her safe. Her fate hasn't been sealed yet. I have to find somewhere to hide. Huh? I could hear the sounds of someone else running just a short distance in front of me. I couldn't make out who it was with any certainty, but I did briefly catch a glimpse of a figure retreating into the darkness, and it looked like Big Brother? That was Big Brother just now, wasn't it? I took off in pursuit. If it was Big Brother, then I had to catch up to him. Big Brother, Big Brother! He mustn't have heard me. His pace never slowed, and I saw him disappear around a corner. He's not stopping. I have to go after him. Big Brother, Big Brother! This isn't good. Okay. We are 60% darkened. We cannot make any mistakes. If we make a mistake, we pretty much reset at that point. Okay. Do not go in the lab. Got to be very careful with pretty much every step we make at this point. My brother, where did you go? It's too quiet. I don't think he came this way. I should look for him back in the main hallway. So we're not going up the stairs. Nope. Alright, so we'll go check 3A then. I didn't realize you'd get so much darkening from so much shit in that one room. Literally no mistakes. If I make a mistake, I reset, pretty much. It's really cold in here. Check the darkening real quick. Okay. We're at it again. We're at it again in chapter 6. So. Oh, I make mistakes all the time. There's no taking it back. There's no taking it back. There's no. The paper is torn at this point, cutting off the rest of the sentence. Shit. That literally just that increased the darkening. You cannot make mistakes. It's wooden shelving. It doesn't seem to be locked. Unfortunately, there's nothing useful inside. Now's no time to be searching for shelves anyway. I had to find my big brother. You can't check anything. Truth, maybe. Oh my god, I didn't. This is actually going to be close. He's not here either. Big brother. He'll find me if I stay here. I guess I don't really have time to check things, but I'm going to check things anyway. Notice from the principal. Remain alert when walking home from school. Report suspicious behavior and keep to the main roads. Prevention is the key to safety. I'm just checking everything. It's locked. There's no way to open it. 85%. Literally not supposed to check anything. But I'm checking just for the fun of it. I'll probably end up resetting since I know what to do, essentially. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Spicy Chili. How are you doing today? Big brother, are you in here? It's Yuka. If you are here, please come out. He's not in here either, and I don't see any good places to hide. The force seems like it could give way any minute. I'm scared. Big brother, where did you go? Does just checking rooms increase it? No, it's just looking around them is what increases it. We gotta be careful. There's actually nothing to check in here. Yeah, I knew Yuka was 14, which is... I honestly think she looks younger than that. A lot of the kids are not that old. She's only 2 or 3 years younger than Satoshi. He's not in here, huh? We're probably going to end up resetting. May I have those fingernails? We're at 90%. Pretty much once we reach 100, we're going to reset it. Resist your fate. Alright, this is going to reach me to 100, so I'm going to end up loading. It's a wooden shelving unit with glass doors. No telling what's inside. The shelves are overflowing with human hair. The sheer amount of force of it forces the door wide open and the latch is sprung. With some effort, the door is latched shut again, but there's hair all over the floor now, and it smells awful. Oh shit. So I reached 100% dark. Oh fuck. Oh, just a straight up game over, huh? That's what happens when you get 100% darkened. Didn't know that. Oh, nice. Handprint. Handprint for jump scare. Okay, well now I know what happens when you get 100% darkened. I guess. And we have a load that we can do, so I mean, no big deal. That was a creepy slash image, though. So, now we know what happens when you get 100% darkened, ladies and gentlemen. My hair is fucking crazy today. What is going on here? What is going on? Alright. We'll go back into the mire. We're gonna go back into this one. Handprint for high fives. Hell yeah! High five the monitors whenever the handprint shows up. Okay, so we're just gonna check rooms now. We'll go ahead and check up here again, and we're just pretty much not gonna examine anything. We're just literally looking for Satoshi. And obviously there's nothing in particular that can be taken out of those rooms anyway. It's too late. High five the monitor. Bam. I gave it a late high five. Okay. Starting to get warm in my house. About to take off my jacket. He's not in here either. You'll find me if I stay in here. I made a mistake. I should have gave the game a high five. We'll check upstairs real quick. Now we know. Now we know what happens. Big brother, where did you go? It's too quiet here. I don't think he came this way. So we're just checking the main hallway. We're just checking all classrooms and everything, but she's not going to be in any of them because I don't think she actually saw her big brother. I think what she saw was Sachiko fucking with her. But that's just my opinion. Big brother, you're in here. It's Yuka. If you're here, please come out. He's not here either, and I don't see good places to hide. The force seems like it could give way any minute. I'm scared. Big brother, where did you go? This isn't good. I think Yuka's gonna die. The track record of this game is that every character dies that you play as. I mean, he's terrified of Sachiko, and he's like, I guess he gets a reward if for all the people he kills. So, apparently, I don't know what the reward is, but he gets a reward from Sachiko herself. So, it's Yuka. If you're here, please come out. He's not here. We'll look around, but I don't think there's anything in here of note. Nope. Nothing. We will go downstairs now. Oh, Satoshi! Where have you run off to? 65% darkening. Let's check out the old locker room, see if he ran in there. Uh-oh. What's that noise? It's another earthquake, that's good. Suddenly, my field of vision started going topsy-turvy. Was I falling? It was an earthquake, but there was more to that. The floor beneath me was moving up and down, and in time with the quake's left and right motion. Big brother, big brother! I tried putting one hand on the floor for balance, so getting back to my feet. I need to keep going after Big Brother, otherwise I'll lose his trail. I thought I'd done it. I was standing now, and I had started getting used to the vibrations. As long as I hugged the walls, I could walk. But that all quite literally came crashing down around me soon enough. The wild shaking floor cracked, then crumbled, and I was free falling. That's not good. She's gonna end up in the under area. This isn't good. This isn't good. Oof. Yep, I raised my head and found myself lying on top of a pile of rubble. It wasn't too much worse for the wear, though, all things considered. Where am I? I looked all around me frantically, but saw nothing even remotely familiar. This place was definitely new. And it didn't feel like much like the school anymore. The walls and the floor were made of packed dirt. The only railroad ties keeping it all together. It must be really musty down here. It's really musty down here. I knew I was underground. I had to be. It just felt that way. There were no windows anywhere, and based on the smell, there was no ventilation either. It's really hard to breathe. Oh no, Big Brother! Big Brother might have gotten caught off guard by the earthquake too, I thought. He could be down here. It was a big one after all. Maybe he was injured. Maybe he couldn't move. I had to find him right away. I tried pushing myself off the pile of rubble, ready to shoot to my feet and continue the search. That didn't last long, however. My hands and feet were still a little numb from the ropes, making it hard to keep my balance. I fell back onto my butt. My underwear is completely waterlogged, like a full sponge. It's squished unpleasantly on the debris, sending a cold... Ugh! That's really freaking gross, Yuka. What's going on? I reached down... Oh, please stop with the sound effects. Jesus. I reached down and felt it. It was absolutely soaked through. It would take forever for it to dry up. That's right, I forgot. I peed myself. I was so wrapped up and running for my life and chasing my big brother, I didn't notice the wetness. But now I couldn't get it out of my mind. It's so gross. Tears were welling up in my eyes. How could I be so pathetic? I forced myself to my feet and did my best to try ignore the squishy sensation. I wouldn't be able to ignore it for long, though. My panties were noticeably heavier now, and the urine they absorbed was practically ice cold. Please, just no more of the sound effect. I couldn't go on like this. I was going to get a rash or catch pneumonia or something, and every step was going to be its own form of mushy, gushy hell. I don't know. Most of the guys don't. The guys have great bladders. Every girl has to go to the bathroom at some point for some reason. For the most part. Most girls. Well, what can I do? I could take them off, but then what? Carry them with me? Ew. Leave them on the ground on the floor for someone else to find? No thanks. Big brother, big brother. I swallowed my pride, held back my tears best I could, and waddled onward. Isn't there anywhere I could go to take these off? So we gotta find a place to take off her freaking panties. That's a weird saying to say, honestly. Go to the storehouse. It won't open. Is it locked? I have to find a place, someplace else. Let's see. What is my darkening at? 65%. We're gonna go ahead and save, so we don't have to do all that again if we do end up getting 100% darkened. I mean, apparently. I mean, was it absolutely necessary? Probably, unless you wanted to have a rash. We're just not gonna go. We're not checking bodies anymore. We're just gonna straight up do everything we have to do. No more checking bodies, I'm afraid. Can't access the boys' room. It's sealed firmly shut. Check the girls' room. I'm sure it's the same way. There's probably only one place to go, and that's the torture chamber or the bloody... Never mind, I guess we can. Is this an actual bathroom? No protective seals. No spirit smells. The only bathrooms I've seen up to this point were unusable. Charms on the doors are mysteriously sealing the room shut. Vanities hanging from the stalls. Those certainly looked like a normal bathroom. Certainly for the most normal I'd seen since getting stuck in this place anyway. Corpse party porn. What? Pretty much. At that point, it is corpse party porn. Cut the dress. Cut the dress first, then her panties. No rule 34. Not in this chat. Do that on your own time. I guess I'm in the bathroom, technically, but I'm not in the bathroom. I guess that's technically being in the bathroom. We didn't actually look in there, though, which is the weird part. Can't hide your panties over here. Was that actually being inside the girl's bathroom, or what? Just looking on it, in on it from the outside? Yeah, that is literally how that works. Okay, well, there's nowhere to hide, so we will go to the death room. It seems to be Oreo's favorite room. So Kizumi had a change of heart towards the end there, apparently. Towards killing Yuka. Death room is open. It's really dark in here. It's not. I see a body over there. Not. Wow, we can actually see everything. There's a body. Okay. Skeleton corpse. Door. Thanks, Dad. It is a great room. Wow, okay. We're looking for a place to hide her panties, apparently. I'm just pretty much going to save state on every check I do. The cabinet here looks like it's big enough to fit a whole person. It might be a good hiding spot. If anyone comes, I should close myself in here. But if anyone did come, it'd be really scary, so I might just get out of this room while I can. That's good. The door closed and the room suddenly slammed shut, and inside of it was a missing doorknob, rendering it unopenable. What's a room without Tommy Wiseau? Wisawi? I don't know how to read, apparently, but I don't know what that means. It seemed I was locked in. What do I do? Is there anything in here I can use in place of a doorknob? Well, this isn't good. That actually did not increase my darkening. There's a nail puller shoved into the sink's drain. We're gonna do another save state, because I have a save state where that doesn't even happen. We're gonna pull it out. Acquired the nail puller. If I stick this in the door, I might be able to use it like a doorknob. It worked. I can get out of here. That seemed kind of pointless. Didn't even raise my darkening, so death room is off limits now. Wasn't pointless necessarily. It was just there. Just like, I'm pretty sure that was probably a check, and it was another way to get my darkening up. But nothing happened, thank goodness. We're checking every end hall because that's what I had to do for one of the games. So I'm just gonna do it again. Sorry, I didn't mean to whistle. That was just habit. Bet you we won't even be able to access the body pool. That's a nice body to my left. We're not checking bodies as of right now because our darkening is so high. Okay, we checked all those. We will save state here and go to the body pool. See if we can even access it. They do. The movements are a little slow. I will not lie. It gives me a chance to catch up on chat if I get behind though. Wonder what Big Brother is doing right now. Big Brother. Nothing here. We can only go down the hall at this point. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Fingers crossed. Oh, search mode. That's about all we can do. I guess go down to this end of the hall. Not really much else I can do here except for check bodies. I've been down to all halls, right? I don't think I've been down to the one on the right above the storehouse yet, so we'll go there in a second. It's like no exits here. I mean, the only place you can hide your panties, Yuka, is in the bathroom. Hate to tell you that. Darkening is still the same. Check the girls' room again, I guess. I don't really know what else to do at this point. It's the only room I can access now. It's an actual bathroom. There's something on the floor there, but oh, wow, I can actually read that. There's a loose piece of wood on the ground here. Take it. This might be useful for something. Acquired a piece of wood. I wonder if I can get in these stalls. I guess she's embarrassed that someone might find them. But, I mean, honestly, if you soiled yourself in this school, would you be embarrassed? Fuck no. You pissed yourself. So what? You're scared. I tried pulling on one of the wooden stall doors. Is anybody in here? I listened carefully for any hint of response to what is going on. So, even going on so far as to hold my breath. If someone did respond, it would be pretty scary. But there wasn't a single sound to be heard. The entire room was dead silent. Wow, the music stopped. That's good. The walls are made of packed dirt, after all, and there was a lot more moisture in the air. Effectively, the whole place was naturally soundproofed. This is perfect. Nobody else around. Ah. I backed away from the stall slightly and almost tripped over a fairly sizable crack in the ground, about 5 centimeters wide, 1 centimeter thick. That's a very specific crack in the ground. This might be a good spot to hide them. Finally, I was able to get out of those waterlogged panties. Despite being alone, I still crouched down and removed them as discreetly as I could, and then I stuffed them into the crack I discovered. The hole's not big enough. Some of it's still sticking out. It's fine. If only there were just a little more space. What do I do now? I know. I can use a piece of wood. Piece of wood to dig in there and make it bigger. Use a piece of wood. I'm so glad Big Brother didn't have to see me doing this. Please don't let anybody find me until I'm done. Especially not Big Brother. Not that Big Brother would likely wander into the girls' bathroom. I did in every single one of the course parties, but it was possible given the circumstances. So just to be safe, I figured it couldn't hurt to pray that it didn't happen. I would much rather your Big Brother find you. I wouldn't even care. Maybe I should stuff them down even farther. It'd be embarrassing if anyone found these after all. Why would you be embarrassed? Okay. My underwear was now totally buried and out of sight. There's no way anyone would come across it, even if they didn't know it was there. Satisfied, I stood up. It's so drafty now. So freeing. Boy, it's a lot better than wearing wet panties. That's not good. It's nothing but earthquakes since we got here. I wonder if this place will be okay. It seems even older than the school building. I peeked my head from the bathroom and looked around. Nobody's out there, right? Big Brother! Big Brother! My voice echoed a lot louder than I was expecting. It surprised me. Considering the wet dirt walls, I didn't think sound would travel that far. I'm scared. If Big Brother's friends are nearby, please. I really want to wash my hands. I began walking through the hall once again. It was a bit slower and more uneven due to exhaustion. Uh-oh. I feel like we're nearing the end of Yuka's chapter here. I've explored pretty much the entire underground. What? Oh, I guess I can explore everything again. I guess we'll go check out the storehouse again. Guess since there was an earthquake, everything's accessible again. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I'm not optimistic about it, though. I think bad things are going to happen. Door's locked. I guess I really can't open it. I wonder if there's an exit to this place. I think we're screwed here. I wouldn't be embarrassed. Like I said, if I pissed myself, I'd be like, guys, I pissed myself. What of it? You're going to make fun of me? Well, alright, well, Hopefully we don't die. That's my main concern. Am I going really going back in the death room? No, it's locked now. There's no exit in here either. It's really dark, so I'd rather not go back in. I should look elsewhere. Okay, we're gonna go and save since we did bury the panties. There's that. We will check the body pool, which is most likely gonna result in her saying the same thing. Most likely. The door to this particular room is shuddering ever so slightly, as if there was a breeze blowing against it gently from inside. I wouldn't piss myself, I'd shit myself. I'd probably shit myself, throw up, and piss myself all at the same time. While coughing. I think I can open this. Slowly and hesitantly, I put both hands on the doorknob and started to turn. I guess I can go in. You don't want to go into the body pool. Alright, let's see what's in here. I hope it connects to an exit somewhere. It smells awful. As soon as I opened the door, even a crack, a powerful, horrible stench slammed into my face and twisted around my nasal cavities like a jet of water. This is the smell of something rotting. I was instantly feeling nauseous and lightheaded, as if I were suddenly deprived of oxygen. I can't do this. I need to get out of here. That sounded like water. It's not water, sweetheart. Holding my nose, I crept back into the room and crept over. I stepped back into the room and crept over to the source of the noise. It's blood! It's blood! If there were water in here, maybe I could wash my hands, I thought. Where is it? My extreme thirst came back in full force as well. Clean water was the greatest thing I could possibly find right now. It's blood! It's blood! It's blood! Don't do it! I know it's dark. Don't do it. I accidentally kicked over a bucket, spilling its contents onto the ground in front of me. Ah, the flies. Get out of my ears, flies. Countless flies immediately flew over the overturned bucket and began swarming all around me. Their buzzed wings sounded right up against my ears as if they were attacking me. I let go of my nose and began flailing my arms wildly in an attempt to drive them away. I can't even see my hands in front of my face. As I haphazardly stumbled forward, I found my foot splashing in its shallow liquid. This skull reminds you of Happy Wheels. How? Mere moments later, my hands came in contact with the wall and brushed against the switch. I heard a faint clicking sound and then... Yep. The light blinked on and I got a clear look at the room and I was standing in. The blood. What is this place? Are those bodies? Oh, headphone fell out. A large portion of the floor had been dug into, sort of resembling a pool, which was filled with stagnant, discolored water and dismembered bodies. The bodies were decomposing a lot faster than they naturally would. On account of the wetness, most of them had swarms of maggots instead of faces. Several bodies had been washed up on the ground outside the pool as well. Those few that still had limbs looked like they may lose them at any moment. Their torsos were swollen and black. Everything else was bone white. I mean, I guess the amount of blood makes sense for the Happy Wheels thing, but everything else about Happy Wheels is not like this school. Why are there so many bodies in one place? They call it the blood pool for a reason. The closest body was spurting a sappy mucus from its nose and mouth and staring at me with an ugly, mean expression. The thick fluid coming out of the reddish brown in color, coming out was reddish brown in color, and it seemed to be a disgusting mixture of blood and dead bugs. What's that sound? Some sort of huge door high along the top of the wall opened up. I could clearly feel a breeze blowing through the room. It was a trash chute? If I climb up there, maybe I can get back into the school building. No. What was that? I can hear something. It's getting closer. I was afraid one may be coming through that hole, so I put some distance between it and myself. It's another body. Something heavy fell from above and splashed into the pool, splashing my face with rotten, stagnant water. Ugh. A body. The body that had just fallen into the pool with water was wearing a school uniform. Uh-oh. As soon as it touched the liquid, it began bubbling and melting into it as if it was a bag of ingredients tossed into a stew pot. One of the poor victim's lungs floated to the surface, giving the whole scene an even more sick soup-like appearance. God, the descriptions, dude. I need to get out of here now. I can't stay in here any longer. I dragged my wet foot on a dry part of the ground for a second or two, then made a dash for the door. This isn't good. Well, I am surprised she could actually get out of there. As I was back in the hall, I fell on my knees in shock. I couldn't even move. The smell of death and decay was still sickening to me, and still trying to sneak its way into my nose. It was all I could do to not throw up on the spot. I would have thrown up. I hadn't eaten anything for hours, so I'm not even sure what I would have actually thrown up. Just stomach acid, and it would have burned. Done it before, but I still felt like I had to, more strongly than ever before. Maybe it would have been best for just to let it come out. I'm sure it would have felt better afterwards. Nah, the burning sensation would be worse. I honestly didn't want to see my own vomit right now. Not after all the other disgusting things I'd seen. I'd had enough. Why has all of this happened? At times like this, I really long for my brother. If he were only here with me. I cried out for him as if in a prayer. Brother, please come and save me. Because they really want to make you feel her torture, I suppose. I don't know. They really make you feel bad for her, for everything that she's endured. Come save me. I can't move. Don't save her. Is somebody there? Is somebody there? Oh, fuck. It hurts. There was a little girl with her with arms outstretched begging for help. I rushed over to her side. No. What's wrong? Are you alright? No. She was faintly glowing. Is she a ghost? My stomach really hurts and my chest feels like it's on fire. She's fucking with you. She's being in a lot of pain, but all I can do for her is... Here, I don't see any injuries. Is it painful? It hurts. All I could do is offer physical comfort. I rubbed her back, and maybe she'd feel better. Thanks. I'm sorry, this is all I know how to do. She's screwed. It feels a little better now. Does it? I'm glad to hear that. Unfortunately, Yuka's an idiot. The girl grimaced again, as if experiencing some new pain all of a sudden. You shouldn't push yourself too hard, okay? Okay. So did you get lost in here too? I don't know. I just woke up in here. No, dude, she's fucking with you. Woke up. Burnt spaghetti hair. And I've been so alone. Oh, you've been alone all this time. You're a real trooper then. I gently brushed my hand against the little girl's face, wiping away her tears. She's fucking with you. I only just met her, but I already felt for her. She had it a lot worse than I did. No, she didn't. She was the one that's trying to kill you. So tell me, what's your name? Sachiko. Your name is Sachiko. I'm Yuka. Yuka Machida. Yuka. Big sister Yuka. Big sister. You want me to be your big sister, huh? And there's that dead face. Oh, it's just a little weird to hear someone call me their big sister, that's all. But I like it. I took Sachiko's tiny hand in my own hand. I pulled her to her feet. Stranger danger! Just start shouting it and running through the halls. There you go. Can you stand? Sachiko's hand was so thin and light compared to my own. Not just light, it almost felt like it was completely weightless. I guess she really is a ghost. Sachiko noticed me staring at her. I must have had quite the look on my face. This seemed to bother her, so I did my best to force a smile. I'm sure she would have worried I'd leave her all by herself again. I wanted to make sure she knew I was here for her. What's wrong, big sis? Nothing. I was thinking about something else. I'm sorry. Sachiko lowered her head and looked like she was about to cry. Why are you apologizing? Because I think I'm a ghost. I'm different from you, big sis. So I'm sorry if I scare you. Was just my fear really upsetting this little girl? That's terrible. No, she's fucking with you. No. I took Sachiko's hand in both of mine, turning to her face and ducking down a little so her eyes were level. It's okay, I'm scared of ghosts, but I'm not scared of you, I promise. No, you're scared of her. You're not scared for real. No, I'm not. I'm not scared of you, Sachiko. Oh, she's gonna make you scared. Big sis. Are you going to leave me? I did have to think about that for a moment, since I knew I couldn't take a ghost with me very far. But in the end, I knew I couldn't just leave her. Well, will you come with me to look for my big brother? Your big brother? Yeah, he's really kind, really dependable person. I'm sure it'd be really nice to meet you too, Sachiko. Her head was still down, but her eyes were peeking up at me. She looked nervous, but for the first time since we were talking, not stalking, she also looked hopeful. Oh, God. You don't mind if Sachiko comes with you? You do mind! Oh, no. Sure, you're not alone anymore. Yuka, your big sister is right here for you. Honestly, I was alone too. I probably wanted her to just be with me as bad as she wanted someone else with her, ghost or no. Come on, Sachiko, let's go. I turned to head back down the hall, but was stopped by Sachiko tugging on my uniform. She was wearing a forced smile, but it still looked uneasy. Big sis, will you do what I say? What you say? What was she going to tell me to do? I was so surprised by the question, I wasn't sure how best to respond, but the longer I thought about it, the more uneasy she looked, so... your big sister will listen to the request you make. Really? You can ask me anything you want, anytime. Okay. There was clearly something specific she had in mind, but she wasn't going to push her. I wasn't going to push her about it. She asked me when she was ready. She seemed satisfied with the answer and let go of my uniform. So hand in hand, we continued down the hall in search of my big brother. No, I'm actually with her! That bothers me. I don't feel comfortable having her with me. I guess we're going up here. She's actually with me. Yeah, I mean, where would you go? There's no exit to this basement. Unfortunately. Oh, I can access everything again. Alright, let's go down to the storehouse. We are so screwed. Burn that bitch. I would love to. Unfortunately, Yuka does not realize that Sachiko is the one that brought you down here. Doesn't seem like we can get it open. No, it doesn't. I wonder what Big Brother would do at a time like this. Do you miss your big brother? I miss him a lot. Hope we can get this door open. I don't think we can. The door is locked up tight. Hope we can get this door open. I guess check the girls' room. Burn the school. I would love to. I would love to just, like, free all the ghosts. Why couldn't the first game's ending be canon? Yuka's dead as fuck. Sachiko. There's nothing over there that way, so let's not go there, okay? Really? Is it okay to skip over it, though? It's fine. I was really thorough. Come on, we have to find my big brother and get out of here. Okay, then. Why is Sachiko fucking with us? She's just hanging out, and it's weird. She could kill us very easily. Even just restrain us and torture us, but she's prolonging it, and it's making me uncomfortable. We're back in the death room. I guess Big Brother really isn't in here. I guess not. Sachiko, have you seen anyone in here besides me? That's all she said, and then silently squatted on the ground and wrapped her arms around her knees. What's wrong? Are you hurt? Big sis, I'm cold. How do you think I've asked this question before. How do you think the worst way to die is in here? Because you have to experience it over and over. What is the worst way to go? You're cold. She nodded firmly, almost exaggeratedly. I guess that makes sense. If a ghost could feel pain, there's no reason she couldn't also feel changes in temperature. Poor girl. As if to show me just how cold she was, she started visibly shivering. Lava? That'd be pretty painful, you know, just extreme heat and your body melting. It's pretty bad. Hey, Sachiko, is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Anything? You've been through so much, I don't want you to go through anything else. So if I can help, just tell me. In that case, no, don't you ever fucking anything slow and painful. So lava, it's like starting from your feet. Can I have those? She's pointing at my feet. My socks? That was the first time I noticed that Sachiko was walking around barefoot. Ah. I was so busy worrying about myself and finding my big brother that I completely failed to pay attention to poor Sachiko's appearance. Drink OxyClean! But wait, there's more! I'm sorry, I didn't notice earlier. It's alright. Sachiko shook her head. I'm supposed to be your big sister. I really need to be more observant. I need to pay more attention. If I were big brother, I would have noticed and given her my shoes. But it wasn't too late. I took off my shoes and socks and offered them to Sachiko. They were a little wet, but still better than walking on the cold dirt floor in their bare feet. I didn't really like the idea of doing that myself, but just one look at the poor soul's shaking form convinced me I was doing the right thing. Thank you, big sis. Sachiko took my socks, leaving the shoes in my hands. Are you okay with socks only? Are you sure you don't want to wear my shoes over them? I'm okay. If I took both, then you'd be barefoot. Why is she being nice? She flashed a gentle smile at me, which stayed on her face the whole time. Then she slowly put on both of my socks. I don't want my big sis to get hurt after all. She's so fucking with you. Which is better, bleach or Tide Pods? Both will fuck you up. Both will kill you. Well, that's very thoughtful of you, Sachiko. I patted her head, just like Big Brother always did. I love you, big sis. Her smile has grown. It now stretched cheek to cheek, and I began to feel like I'd do anything to keep her happy. I wonder if this is how Big Brother felt when I smiled at him. Let's do our best in here, Sachiko. Despite the severity of the situation I was placed in, I was in high spirits. I almost forgot just how horrible this place really was. Do our best. Let's do our best to find Big Brother. Sachiko, did you say something? I thought that was a giggle, but it sounded different somehow, like her voice had changed to someone else's, or someone else was here. The ghost of Billy Mays. Billy Mays here! My throat is on fire because I drank OxyClean and died down here. Tide Pods are for taste, bleach is for texture, and a sour aftertaste. I have the best wise words. I have the best words. The best wool. Donald Trump 2017. Which I fucking hate that guy. You're so cute. I just want to mess you right up. Oh no. I didn't say anything. I guess it was just my imagination then. What was it that they say usually in movies? Must have been the wind? Not too likely in this stagnant underground bunker like this, but still. I think I'm just getting paranoid. I need to pull myself together. I'm her big sister. No, you're not! I put on the bravest face I could manage and marched back out into the hall, pausing only to make sure Sachiko was still behind me. This is so bad. This is so bad. She cannot be trusted. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. How you doing, Jet? Big sis. Sachiko had come to a halt and was grabbing loosely at the cuff of my shirt to stop me as well. What's wrong? I don't like this place. It feels scary. Why is she messing with me? Good, just chilling. Is this a story game? A major story game. Huge on story. This is a continuation off the first one. I don't want to be in here either. However, how about we go over there instead? Okay. I can actually look around here now. Nothing of note besides corpses. It's a very good game, though, in my opinion. There's a rope that we can't seem to grab. I don't want to check bodies in the fear of raising my darkening. So we'll just kind of leave the room, I suppose. Nothing really to see in there. Possibly. She might just like literally be trying to mess with you hardcore. Let's go back to the death room, I guess. There's nowhere else to go. Why is she messing with us? It doesn't make sense. We're back in the death room. Are we just in here? You're right. Let's look someplace else. Don't worry, we'll find Big Brother. I know he will. Big Brother will? He's really smart. We can count on him for sure. Really, that's great. I don't get it. Why is she fucking with us? Plot twist. Yuka is Sachiko. Now that would destroy my soul. I don't think I could handle a plot twist like that. I guess check the storehouse again. You kind of just have to check every room over and over again just to see if something's changed. Maybe the storehouse is open now for no apparent reason. Nope. It just won't open, will it? Nope. Okay, nothing changed there. I'm assuming I had to find a key then. Let's go back into the death room again. Why not? See if anything changes. It seems to change anyway. Every time you enter a room. Plot twist, Sachiko is a ghost. Oh, wow. Not that I would have seen that coming at all. Can't check that. I guess check the corpse here. Skeletal remains. Doesn't seem to be any way to determine the gender alone. Did that raise my darkening just slightly? What? No. That would fuck me up. Based on appearance and what's left of the clothing, they appear to belong to a very young girl. Name tag still fixed to her chest. It's Mako Sakurai. No keys. How big? Okay, that raised me up to 69%. 69! Pringles is a superior chip. Pringles are a very good chip, so I could back that up. Plot twist. It takes 4 licks to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Ah, shit. I don't know what to do. Hello, mouse. Look at my mouse go. I don't know what to do that won't raise my darkening. I've kind of checked all the empty halls. We'll check them again just to see if anything's changed now that we have Sachiko with us. But she's really fucking with us. Plot twist was the creator of Pringle. Plot twist. I am Yuka. I don't know why I'm Yuka, but I am Yuka. Alright, let's have a look at this body here. The deceased corpse practically still warm. It's easy to tell by just a glance. This was a female junior high student. There's a student ID name tag at the ground. It's Michi Moritoshi. That raised me up to 91%. The only thing I can do really is check the body pool. Plot twist, Chris is Sachiko and he's fucking with us. Plot twist, I'm right behind you. Shit. There has to be a key or something in here then. It's a halfway decayed skeletal corpse. Age and gender are virtually impossible to identify in the outer appearance alone. It's a male name, Yuki Tanaka. Yuki. Oh shit. Yuki. I'm gonna save here. Actually, we're just gonna do a quick save so that way I can just have Cade's corpse. It's a schoolgirl, but there's no way of telling age. This is Asuka Mizuno. Whoops. Just gonna do that. Plot twist, Sachiko made the haunted school. Excuse me. Sachiko made that haunted school when she lost at Kahoot. She's just like, damn it! It's older. Age is virtually identified. It says Akiko Sakin. Yuki is an interesting name. Except for Decade's corpse. This is Kawasaki. Yoshi. It's partially submerged as possible to identify. Shit. There's a lot of bodies in here. We're at 77%. We're looking for a key. We're at 75%. I don't think there's a key in here. Yeah, darkening's getting really high. I keep resetting it so that way it doesn't go any higher. So it looks like that doesn't change. Do you guys know what to do at this point? Because I really don't. Because the body pool doesn't seem to have any significance to it at this point. The only thing I can think of to do is go back to the one room. Nah, okay. This is Kyogo Shibuya. 77%. Just check the death room again, I guess. Don't really know what else to do at this point. I'm going to take off my jacket because it's getting really warm in my room. There we go. Much better. Okay. There's nothing in particular in here from the looks of it. We've checked the bodies. I don't think there's anything left to do in here. Can't even check the cabinet anymore. Check the girls' room again. I guess that's the only thing accessible at this point. That's the only thing we haven't checked in a long time. Big sis, what is it? Is something wrong? It's my feet. My feet hurt. Your feet. The soles of Sachiko's feet seemed to be bothering her quite a bit. As we stood there, I noticed she was fidgeting in place. Try not to stand on them. I guess it would hurt. You've been walking around in just socks after all. She said nothing else and just stared at my feet. She seemed to be waiting for my shoes now, but didn't want to say anything since I offered them earlier, and she turned them down. So I just smiled and then decided to offer them again. Do you want to wear my shoes? Is that okay? It's not. Basically, she... Okay. Right. If only the school had signal, they could call for help. But that wouldn't really do anything. Essentially, at this point, I think Sachiko's just making me walk around trying to exhaust me. What about you, big sis? I'm your big sis. I'll be fine. I wouldn't accept any objections. I just took them off and handed them to Sachiko without another word. Cheerfully, she slipped them over my socks. They were a little big on her, but I knew she'd feel better just having them. Thank you. I'm really happy now. Let's keep going, okay? Ah. She just wasn't used to such big floppy shoes, and one step forward, she tumbled forward. Are you alright? Here, take my hand. Okay, big sister Yuka, I love you. She doesn't return the sentiment, apparently. Ah, it's Chico. I already looked in there, and there's nothing else to find. Let's head back, okay? Oh, really? I think she found her panties. Oh, no, she didn't. God, I had to blow my nose. It was really okay to keep going like this. Let's go this way. She was pointing down the hall toward the spot where the quake had dropped me. This way, there's something over there. I don't know. But come on. This isn't good. What was that sound? I want to go in there. In there, but that room is locked. It just made it sound like it unlocked. There's something in there. Please, I want to go in. No. Well, alright, let's see what's inside then. Chico nodded firmly, then practically dragged me over by the hand into the door at the entry point in the underground maze. We're screwed. 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 We're dead. We are so dead. Wow, this room is pretty big. Over there. Energetic as can be, Sachiko pulled me farther into the darkened room. Sachiko, wait! Ow! Suddenly I felt a sharp pain in the sole of my foot and looked down to see what I stepped in. A nail! The floor here was actually kind of a mess. It was bumpy and uneven. There was all kinds of tiny, sharp-looking objects scattered everywhere. Sachiko needs a fucking spanking. It is a trap. And only just rusted nails, but bits of glass, loose wooden boards with jagged edges, splinters all over them, and pretty much plenty else I couldn't even identify. I'm bleeding. So cute. She's on my right side. Sachiko. What's wrong, big sis? Huh, you're over there. So what was that voice I just heard? What? Does Sachiko have two forms to her? Does she actually have the innocent side, or a real, or an innocent side and an evil side, or is she just fucking with me? I think she's just fucking with me for the most part. There's a desk in the corner of the room. Something had fallen underneath it. What's that? It looks like an old instant camera. Sachiko bent down and lifted the camera gingerly as if it was a rare treasure, and then she pointed at me and pressed the shutter button. Bright. Huh, that startled me. It looks like it still works. May I have it? Sure, but isn't it heavy? That's okay, I'm happy. She's fucking with you so hard. The skeletal remains of a bleached white heap against the wall. So tiny, probably just a child. Oh yeah, Sachiko, how old are you? How old am I? Yeah, like what age? You're in elementary school, right? I don't know, I don't remember. Oh. I'm sorry. Sachiko just stood there with her head hung low and a disdain on her face. She didn't say another word. It seemed it's safe to assume that she probably didn't have any memories when she was still alive at all. No, I'm sorry I asked. Don't worry about it. Please. Okay, I'm sorry. Getting a bit closer at the pile of bones, there's a student ID name tag jutting out from the victim's rib cage, identifying her as a female. This was Yukari Seikiya. That brought me up to 79%. We're going to go ahead and save again. I know I've been saving a lot, but I just want to be safe and thorough. It's like a folded up Japanese-style futons. Big sis, Sachiko is tired. You want to take a quick nap on these futons? Uh-huh. Carefully tiptoeing across the litter-strewn floor, nursing my sore and bloodied foot the whole time, I snaked my way over to the futons. Let's see, she died, no, she's probably even older than 50 or 60 years. Because she killed the kids in 53, I think, 1953. And she died even longer ago because she just ended up having a new body. So you cannot remember telling this girl, telling the big guy to kill her. Maybe she didn't see her, maybe she just heard her voice. But how did you forget the voice? That's the big thing. I didn't much like the idea of sleeping in the same room as a dead child, but I had to admit I was pretty exhausted too. And they're a little damp and musty. If we lay them out, at least we can get our feet for a while. I'm so sleepy. Okay, I'm laying yours out right now. As soon as the futon was on the ground, as flat as it would go, Sachiko sprawled out on it. It was long before her eyes started drooping. Yay, futon! Just seeing this innocent little girl joyously stretching out to take a nap was enough to lift my spirits and renew my hope. Don't sleep. Probably not a good idea to sleep. I'm so glad Sachiko is here with me. Thank you, big sis. Thank you too, Sachiko. I know what I'd do if you weren't here with me. She was asleep. She really must have been tired. She was out like a light in seconds. Her head, as soon as her head touched the bedding. She's so cute. I should sleep too. I've been walking a lot. I hope that when I wake up, I'm back home. I couldn't control whether she slept or not. We're screwed. We're dead. Oh, Sachiko's there. I awoke to find myself being shaken. Sachiko was trying to get me up, and her expression had gone white as a sheet. That would have been the smart thing to do, but unfortunately, we're screwed. Big sis, big sis. What is it? She was on the verge of tears. Something seemed to have really spooked her. Did that huge man find us? Was she attacked? It's okay, just tell me what happened, nice and slow. I lost my hairpin? Why does that fucking matter? Your hairpin? When I woke, it was gone. Okay, that's all then. That's all? I don't like that expression at all. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it might have been something more scary. Where did you lose it? I'm sure, if we look for it, I'm sure we'll find it. The two of us searched every last inch of the room, me with a wounded foot, but we came up empty-handed, I'm sorry. Chico, is there anything your big sister can do for you? The entire time we searched, Chico hadn't said a word. I was hoping invoking our sisterly bond might cheer her up. Stop making that face. Hair keeps getting in my eyes and it hurts. Give me that thing you're wearing. She just keeps asking for things. She raised her right hand slowly and pointed to my headband. I'm sorry. That's the one thing I can't give away. As soon as I refused, Sachiko let out an otherworldly groan. Uh-oh. The next moment, her face distorted and changed. She no longer looked like an innocent little girl. She looked well and truly like a demon now. Sachiko? Give it to me. Give it to me. Ugh, stop blinking like that. The look in her eyes sent alone chills down my spine. These were the eyes of someone who meant me harm and was perfectly capable of inflicting it. Just give her the damn headband. What do I do? Give her the headband? Save. And let's stand firm. Let's see what happens. Spicy Chili's telling me no and Oreo's telling me to do it. We're gonna give her the head, or we're gonna stand firm and see what happens. Save stating, doing it. She was continuing to groan under her breath, fearing what she might be capable of. I desperately tried to console her. Sachiko, please, I want you to listen. It's something my mom just bought for me. It's a very important reminder of her. That's why I can't give it to you. Your mom. Somehow or another, this seemed to quell her anger, and her facial expression snapped back into a gentle, kind girl I've been talking to this entire time. That's right, I'm truly sorry, but I have to turn you down on this one. That's from your mom? She was oddly receptive to this explanation and seemed fascinated by it. Maybe this guide caused her to remember something about her own mother. She was a little girl after all, so her mom was probably really dear to her in life. Mom. She looked like she was on the verge of tears again. I think I actually picked the right choice here, but I do want to go back and give her the headband and see what happens. I was beginning to feel bad that I'd even broached on this subject. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. She still seemed a bit sad, but she nodded. Maybe she understood that I wouldn't give her my headband. Maybe she was okay with it. She was actually okay with it. Okay, I actually want to see what happens if you give her the headband. So let's give it. She would say your mom is gay. I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'll give it to you, okay? I pulled the headband from my hair and handed it to Sachiko. I basically shut down at this point. My instincts had taken over. I was running on autopilot. The act of handing over the headband was almost robotic. She cackles. Though it was far removed from the innocent giggle I'd heard up until now. But I didn't even care. I was done. Whatever she wanted, I'd give it to her. Whenever she asked me to do, I'd do. If it makes you happy, does it? It makes you happy, does it? I'm so glad. The second I said that, Chico stopped laughing, as if to say, if you're glad, then it didn't make me happy at all. Hey, can I have your hair too? My hair? Yeah, big sis's hair. Chico wants your hair. Huh? But, how is it supposed to work? So Chico got up on her tiptoes and stretched herself as tall as she could manage and clamped down on my hair with her tiny hands and began pulling. Oh, the sounds! Instantly, my entire world was pain. I was screaming and crying, and I just wanted to roll down on the ground on the floor until it went away. It was agonizing. It hurts, it hurts. I could feel something warm running down my cheek and the top of my head. On my chin, there were 2 streams, then 3, then 4. She's bleeding. It wasn't just just hairs that Sachiko pulled out of my head. Somehow those tiny hands had basically scalped me. How could a little girl with that have that much strength? The entire top half of my head was throbbed. If I had a mirror, I knew I'd faint just from seeing myself in it. Oh, fuck. The pain was making me dizzy. I was probably losing a lot of blood. I know I'd pass out sooner or later, so I called out for my big brother. I have actually no idea if I made a sound, but in my mind I was screaming. Big brother. Big brother, please save me. Gas pants. What happened? My legs feel heavy. Giggle. Big sister, you okay? I'm a big sister now. I have to pull myself together. What should I take for you next? After all this, why was I still doing what she was told me to do? Why was I still listening to her? A wave of sadness washed over me. The top of my head hurt. I knew a lot of it was missing. Sachiko was someone to be feared. If only I'd figured that out a little sooner. Big brother. Because she's sadistic. She derives from other people's pain. It's not just making her creepy and scary. It's just that she's sadistic and laughs at other people's pain, essentially. It makes sense in terms of a character creation. So that's wrong end, right? That's the finishing of it. How long have I been walking, I wondered. Sachiko, are you still okay to walk? I was following Sachiko despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. And she completely stopped answering any of my questions. I guess that's enough. She came to a halt. What's wrong, Sachiko? She turned to me with up with her wide, innocent eyes. There's something Sachiko wants you to give her. What is it? What is it going to be this time? Your life? I honestly didn't know, but the question came out of my mouth anyway, and so did this. Whatever you want, Sachiko, you can have it, just for you. Why would you say that? Well, in that case... Can I have your life? Yeah. My life. Somehow part of me knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time. I can't give it to you. Once again, I couldn't seem to control the words coming out of my mouth. It just said whatever it wanted to say, regardless of how I felt. You may have my life. Ugh, the spaced out words! She was laughing again. It was wild, crazy laughter. She was ecstatic. Why not? You said you'd give me anything I wanted. Because you're my big sister, right? Shiga's smile almost seemed to twinkle in the dull light of the corridor. Usually, I guess she's an exception. Alright, well, she had the face of an angel, but it was all just a mask. I'm scared, no please. I mustered all the strength I had, trying with whatever life was left in me to denounce her words and resist her pull. There was no hope for me anymore. I still clung to what I could. If I could just reject her statement and tell her she was wrong. No, please no. Huh? Please don't joke about things like that, okay? Let's just hurry and find my big brother. Big brother will be able to help us somehow. I know he will. So let's just keep searching. Your big brother. That's right. I'll never be like big brother, but I'll try my best. Big brother this and big brother that. God, you're annoying. Just give it to me. I'm gonna kill you. Kill you. I'm gonna wrap those hands around your neck and die. I'll make you wrap those hands around your neck and die. Just die already. Sachiko? She started choking herself. My body shook and spasmed uncontrollably. I was being overtaken by an invisible force. It was compelling me to speak, to say what would be my last words on this earth. A suicide note, when you get right down to it. I guess there's nothing I can do, okay? I'll give it to you. I'll give you my life, Sachiko. It's all yours. Please don't space out the words like that. Oh, that's nice. It was all instantaneous. With a single blow, my skull cracked wide open, blood splattered far and wide. That's nice. I could feel blood trickling down my nostrils in my right ear. My brain was jutting out from the inside of my head, fully exposed to the air, but I was still conscious. I could still feel everything. And she took a picture. I saw a bright flash and realized my picture was just taken with the instant camera that she was holding onto. Oh, that makes sense of how Satoshi got a picture of her later. In the first game, because that's the wrong end you can get. Oh, that's nice. What a pretty picture this is. Lowly woman. This is making me uncomfortable. So Chico was a cute little girl before, but now her face is twisted into a hateful, spiteful grimace as she looked down onto me with contempt. This is making me uncomfortable. Please get this image out of my face. I know. How about I show this to your big brother? You told me I could have anything I wanted, right? Well, he's my big brother now. Thank God it's gone. Sujiko began petting my stickly matted head with her coarse, sticky hands in mockery of my previous gentleness with her. What a filthy face. Getting this was my goal all along, you know. My scrap piece of paper from the charm? I want to play with you again, big sis. So I'll spare you from your fate for now. Let's just do this again, big sister Yuka. Oh shit, that's an actual ending. An alternate universe tale. Oh, that actually might be the ending. Oh, fuck. Is that the actual ending? Stand firm. That actually might be the ending. Hold on. I assumed that was the wrong ending, but that actually was an ending. Hold on. Kizami, because I'd rather be killed by a human than Sachiko, who can sadistically kill you in whichever way she wants. I felt bad for her. Sorry. No, it's okay. There's 2 true endings. Fuck, I didn't know that. We will go for this true ending and see what happens. Okay. I don't think there's any reason for us to be here anymore, is there? I guess you're right. Hope we can find a way out of the school. I'm not sure we can. In other words, that you could just turn left and left the room. I don't really know sadistic people, so I don't really know if there's a different, I don't know. None of my friends are sadistic. Well, okay, so there's a shitty ending and a good ending to this that I didn't know. That was very interesting. I don't know what the quote-unquote true ending is to this yet. That's a terrible true ending, though. I don't like that. There's no reason for us to be in this room, right, Chico? Mm-hmm. Let's just go. She's still mad at me, huh? Probably should have been more sisterly and just given her the headband, but this headband is. Okay, so there's nothing to find in these rooms, huh? There's gonna be nothing in the body pool, and she's gonna pull us down into the girls' room. But there's 2 apparently. Hey, Chico. Chico, hey. She wasn't even looking at me anymore. I must have really upset her. Listen, Sachiko. I can give you my headband, but I can't give you my headband, but I can give you something else. Anything you want. No! Something else? There's not a lot I can do, but if I can make you feel more at ease, then I'm glad to help. Something else. Alright, then let's go in here. But this room is. I really don't want to go back in there. Sachiko. I know what she's going to take, because it's the same thing she took in the other ending. She's going to take the paper charm piece. So you just opened the door and walked right in. I didn't even have the opportunity to stop her. What do I do now? The first thing I noticed when I entered the room was Sachiko's form sprawled out on the ground at the foot of the body pool. She was twitching a bit and moaning again, but this time it sounded more like a moan of pain than anger. Sachiko. Sachiko, you alright, Sachiko? I stepped over her and turned around. So I put the decaying bodies behind my back and out of my sight, and then started shaking her. Don't shake her! I felt like I absolutely needed to snap her out of whatever before something terrible happened. Big sis. Thank goodness you're I could feel her tiny cold hand on my abdomen through my thin clothes of my skirt, I'm sorry. She was pushing me backwards with tremendous force. Don't touch me! I lost my balance almost instantly and toppled over. I somehow felt like my fall occurred in slow motion. The walls and the ceiling of the room grew more and more distant, but it happened gradually. Then I felt the murky liquid on my back and heard the splash. I was in a pool of bodies. Ugh! Ugh! Because I'd fallen backwards, it took me far too long to regain my bearings. I was submerged in a horrible tainted water, close to drowning. I finally broke through the surface, dodging the many dislodged eyeballs that were floating in it like peas in chicken soup. Each one wrapped in dull red bulging veins. I didn't even want to think about what was all in the water I just swallowed. Unfortunately, much of it was still in my tongue. My mouth was filled with tiny bits and pieces of other human beings. The taste was overpowering. Ah! I was gagging and belching so hard it felt like I was going to regurgitate all my internal organs. I tried to scream but could barely get any sound past the foul, lumpy stew in my mouth. God, the description actually makes me want to vomit. And the sounds. Big sis, you're disgusting. So gross, so chunky. I was losing consciousness fast, and I remember silently praying, silently hoping that this was all just a dream. As the world faded around me, I just kept focusing on that one last wish. Please let me wake up in my bed. Big sis, here. Sachiko. Billy Macy's cleaning this place with OxyQueen. One swipe and it's all gone. But wait, there's more! OxyPads! I had no choice. I grabbed Sachiko's outstretched arm and marveled again at her strength as she effortlessly pulled me out of the water. What is she doing? My entire body, head to toe, was covered in sticky, goopy chunks of unidentifiable human flesh from countless different people. Big sis, you got something on your head. Slowly, hesitantly, I raised my hand to my head to feel around and determined that something might be. I wasn't looking forward to the answer. What if it was a huge clump of matter stuck to my hair and just touching it caused some of it to stick to my hand as well? It was a massive ball of fingers and toes. Disgusting. Big sis, there's a lot more on you. Sachiko must bench at least 450,000 pounds a day. The severed digits were also sticky and slimy. They'd gotten completely wrapped in my hair like rollers. They weren't coming out easily. Calm down, Big sis. Big sis. Must have passed out when I came to. I was lying on the ground with Sachiko looking over me. Big sis, I'm sorry. She's on the verge of tears again. But wasn't that her voice I heard giggling at me? If not, then whose was it? Was I just hearing things? That had to be it. The sweet little girl couldn't have possibly have been that twisted. No, it's okay. I didn't care how filthy I was. As long as Sachiko was alright, that's all that mattered. No, you are so foolish. Yeah, she's my little sister now. After all, I had to take care of her. I had to look after her. This isn't good. Big sis, you're so slow. Wait for me, please, Sachiko. What's wrong with me? My legs feel so heavy. Somehow Sachiko had wound up in the lead, and I was following her blindly, struggling to keep up with her blistering pace. She's doing the same. It's going to be the same ending. Never judge a book by its cover. Big sis, you're all gross. Keep away from me. I looked down at my uniform. Sure enough, it was soaked with blood, and those poor victims in the body. It smelled really awful. You're right, I am gross. Sorry. I didn't recall saying that, or even trying to say that. It was like my mouth was moving on its own, speaking with someone else's thoughts. Big sis, you sure are an idiot. You know that? Yeah, I sure am. If this was how she was going to treat me, then why was I being so nice to her? Why was I doing whatever she asked me? It was bothering me, and yet it wasn't. I honestly didn't care anymore. I was content just to follow this abusive little girl to the ends of the earth. It's the same ending now. Watch a review first. Watch a lot of reviews. How long have I been walking, I wondered. Sachiko, are you still okay? Yeah, it's the same ending now. I was following Sachiko despite how much, I had no idea how much time had passed. It felt like an eternity, and she completely stopped answering any of my questions. I guess that's enough. Yep. I want you to give her. What is it? What is it going to be this time? I honestly didn't know. Yep. I want your life. Yep. It's the same ending. It's just different things can happen. So we're just going to fast forward through all this. I can give that to you. You may have my life. Yep. We're just going to fast forward through all of it. I can't believe it. Freaking Yuka dies for no reason. I'm just skipping through all of this now. That's disappointing. Why does Yuka die? And here comes the picture that gives me Ajita. Nice. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. It makes me uncomfortable. And there it goes. This Chico's patting my stickly-hatted Met. What a filthy face. I want to play with you again, Big Sis. So I'll spare you from your fate for now. Let's do this again real soon, Big Sister Yuka. God! There was no way to stop that. I was hoping. An alternate universe tale. I was hoping you could stop that somehow. And you literally couldn't. Tooth is now a playable chapter. Honestly, I once again saw it coming. I was hoping that it wouldn't happen, but this game seems to take the path of all the wrong endings that can happen in the first game, which is now very obvious to me at this point. This is disappointing that Yuka had to die. I'm extremely sad that she just dies out of the blue like she does, but it just happens. I mean, it's like, what can you do? I can understand why Gugor said he'd cry a lot out of that chapter. Very much so after experiencing all that happened there. That sucked. That really, really sucked. I am not happy about that at all. I'm ready for Tooth 2. We will do... It's sad. I want to continue now, but I'm very tired. Unfortunately, we are gonna wait for Tooth until either tomorrow night. I may or may not stream tomorrow. If we don't do it tomorrow, we will do it during the 24-hour stream happening Saturday. So, essentially, I'm gonna do this. Actually, I don't even know what to do here, but we're gonna have to continue this another day, unfortunately, because I do not have the energy to continue. And God, my hair is crazy right now. Extremely sad. I can understand why Gugor said that that is a very sad chapter. I don't know what to say anymore, unfortunately. Wait for me, Daddy. I don't think Kizami is completely dead yet. This seems to be taking a lot of the form of the bad endings from Corpse Party 1. And it takes a lot from the anime too, which is surprising. So I don't know what's going to happen at all. I'm excited to find out. We're going to find out possibly tomorrow, most definitely Saturday. So stay tuned, guys. I will talk to everyone later. Have a great night. Peace out. He never dies. Oh my god. We need to play a sad song for Yuka. Way to fall. I use this song a lot, but I love this song, so. The enemies, yeah, it kills way too many people. It kills, it kills, Yashiki, it kills Miss Yui in a very random way. Just random, pointless. It kills a lot of characters needlessly, so. Yeah, I would agree with you that the anime sucks and I do not take it as canon, but this game seems to be following a similar path to the anime at least. So, like I said, if it follows the anime, then I think we're not going to see the last of Kizami just yet. So, anyway, have a great night, guys. I will talk to you all tomorrow or Saturday.
You'd better say got a way to kill. They're picking on you still, but they don't